Okay, just making sure the enable code to quit is on. Do this every time just to make sure. And then everyone sees that should always be on your launcher. We're going to do a little test here and see about switching regions, see if we can get into a couple servers and switch a couple regions and see what kind of issues that we have. Okay, US 120. Entities haven't moved yet. Let's take a look, see what it's doing in the background. Now there's our first minute. Haven't been on the preview for a couple days, so I usually just pop in just to check a couple things. Spend most of my time in the PGU. When I get to the about the 5-minute mark, I'm going to do what everyone else says not to do, but just some of the process I go through. I'm going to do and see what happens, see if what I usually do works. Yeah, entities aren't moving at all, so it's at 0. I'm not even going to wait until the 5 minutes. I still got all of them. We're on 120 before. Let's try US one more time. And it's going to try to take me right back there, so I'm going to cancel it. Didn't let me. Let's see if the entities are going to do anything. No. Not even a little. Oh, nope. This time I got the entities going. Sometimes what I do makes it work, sometimes it doesn't. Usually I always get it to work doing combinations of this and verifying and out of launcher and back into launcher and verifying, and I've had to verify up to 3, most was 3 times, but usually once, twice it took me usually. We're getting up there. If it's going to go in, it's usually going to go in. On my computer, usually by time before it hits 200,000. Here we go. Well, hello there. Okay. Sharing a room. My wife will be jealous. Okay. See how far we can get. I always like to try to at least get to the hangar if I can before I try to jump to something else. And just in case you wonder why I stand back here, and if you watch a lot of my other videos, you see me, I'm always standing back here. Some may remember back in some previous, where if you were anywhere near those doors, you'd get sucked into the tube. And you end up finding yourself running down the tube, you know, or having to kill yourself. I always use it for an exploration excuse. I'd go running down the tube and see where I could come out and where I could go. But so I just stay away from those doors. I never know when it's going to happen, especially when a server is getting a little glitchy. Nope, past one. Oh, here we go again.
Hi, welcome to
the capsule will be.
I love it how every time you cross the doorway, you get that "Hi, welcome to." Yeah.
Doors are now closing.
I don't know why they have the sound for the guy up there in the.
Hi, well.
Yeah, there it goes again. But it always seems to happen there. Ooh, the minimum. I have a tendency to look at the server FPS minimum a lot, since it updates about every 10 plus seconds. I find it gives me a better idea of what the heck's going on the server than just trying to watch the other ones moving constantly fast.
Nearing next stop.
Ah, I had to look away. Okay.
Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
Yeah?
Okay, everything's here. Okay. And from here, I am going to go back to menu. I am using the Vulkan setting. But on my NVIDIA card, I'm also using a studio driver, not the game driver. Okay, let's try EU. Well, it's going to put me on 140 on the EU. I'm watching those entities and if it's going to move or not. Let's take a look at the background. I'll only wait if the entities stay at 0. I won't wait any very long. I'll just let it time out, you know, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then I quit and see what it does. Yeah, there we go. It's I don't have some of the issues that some people have because of what I do when I'm in Star Citizen. I'm not doing a lot of the combat or a lot of the missions. I did do on the PTU though, but I did do some of the cargo missions to check them out. Oop. It's got to get above 143,000. Yep, okay. Since I was on another server, it has to transfer a little bit of stuff over. And I'm in. Oh, I'm not. Looks like at least I don't have no cohabbies. I can always tell when the elevator gets here. Yep, you see the little light up there at the top and on the floor. Right when the elevator gets there. I like spending a lot of I'm used to spending a lot of time in the third person view. It's a habit from my decades of gaming. It's just a habit I got into. For me, I just like it more. Oh, not gonna make it. Am I? Oh, made it. I'll get my number there so I can, a dark spot so I can see him better. Ooh, that minimum. Usually when I get on the train, it starts out kind of low on the minimum and then comes up a little bit. Oh, a little off track there.
Nearing next stop.
Ooh, okay. That's rough. Okay. Oh, thank you. Wasn't sure I was gonna make it that time. Okay. The server's a little shaky. Oh, I forgot to say hello. Oh well. Oop, a little light flash there.
Where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
I always like that when the elevator finally gets to the hangar, all the lighting and the coloring kind of darkens, it kind of grays out. You can watch and it'll just all of a sudden get a little darker and gray, lose a little color just before the doors open up. Whoop, there it goes. Yep. I'm back! Okay. Let's see. Yep, everything's here. Yep. Okay, well, let's go for the next server. Exit. Okay, let's try Aussie. AP, yep, 40 on there, so let's see what happens. I recognize some of these numbers, seen some people talking about having issues on them, but I don't usually have the issues everybody else has, so too many factors have to do with why a person can have issues. Just way too many. And identities are going up. Good. Didn't take long either. Yes, I know. New region takes a little bit longer. Come on, get past 143,000. And we passed, so. And we're in again. And of course, there's somebody in here. Okay. You make me feel like I'm back in the military again. Sharing bunks or sleeping areas, yeah. Well, T-minus 14. Is he here yet?
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing.
let's see what our my minimum's doing good on this ride. Okay. That was a long stall there. Whoa.
Nearing next stop.
Hello.
Your belongings belong to me. Keep a careful watch on your personal items.
Hey.
Tired of travel? Why not rest?
I also like this view from that I remember back in 318, 319. You had to really keep an eye on people trying to get into your elevator, or it just that was before we had personal elevators. And I made it here again. Everything's here. I always look at, I got these up on the wall, so I always like to see what sticks around. If it moves, every once in a while something will move a little bit. Usually the atlas, like on the far side there. I just keep my atlas in the hangar. I don't even use them on the I don't put them on the ships, and I don't take them anywhere. I've got multiple atlases. I can just call it another location. For me, it just works a lot better. I get away from a lot of issues since I've had the atlas since it was first put out. Seen all the little glitches and stuff it's gone through, and I try to do everything to try to not be part of those glitches. So, okay, here we go. Let's do one more. And the last one, I don't know about Asia. I always have a tendency to stay away from Asia. Usually on the, but this time I'll go. I usually use Asia as a last resort. But that means we would have done them all. Let's see what. Whoop! Nope, it's taking me right back. I always try to hit that cancel if I can. It doesn't always work. I recognized entities aren't going up, so I'm gonna hit quit now. I want some music. Okay. I'll just try relaunching it first. Usually I'll have to verify sometimes, but Look, yep, like here. Just hit verify. I don't even look at the number anymore. Just doesn't make any difference. I've been doing basically like this and close down the launcher with a complete close and verifying up multiple times with everything from 630, 616, all of them. But again, I don't do a lot of the combat or the special missions, and I stick to the Microtech area most of the time. Once in a while I'll go over into Orison. That's always an experience. Sometimes it'll take me a little bit to get back out of it, but I usually end up getting out of it. And the worst scenario is I terminate myself and end up back in Microtech if I never get to land. Yep, let's try something else here. I'm not going to give it a chance. It's going to ask me to verify again anyways. Usually does when I do that. Not this time. I guess I did it fast enough. Okay, let's see if we can go back to US. Nope, it's trying to shard lock me, so or lock me to that server. So I'm just doing what I usually do to get out of the situation. It may ask me to do it again. Sometimes it does. To verify again. It looks like this time it's not. And since it wanted to send me back to the same place, I'm gonna, since there's at least 2 people on my list, I'm gonna see if one of those are in another server. My friends list. Only 2. He's on a 554. 5556X. Okay, well, let's try his. And he's on a US 120. And that's where it's taking me. Now I was able to get out of getting stuck going to the same place over and over again, but of course I shut down my launcher completely, which of course my enable closed the exit. So when I shut down my launcher, it's completely shut down. Start it back up, verify, and if it asks me to verify again, I do it again. Then get into the game, grab a friend, and log in on them. And luckily, he was on a different server, so now I'm not going back to that one. No, I better get my. And no, I do not type that fast. I have a game class, so I have buttons set up for doing a lot of this, so I don't have to just keep typing this stuff over and over again. Looks like it's going in pretty quick too. No, he's slows down about right there while it gets extra getting data because I was on another region before. I'm home. Okay, get out. I have a tendency never to use the F key for getting out. I stay pretty old school in a lot of this stuff. That's because I spend 90. Oof, that was rough. What did my number say here? Okay, well. I spend about 90 some odd percent of my time in whatever PTU, EPTU, tech, preview, whatever, since late 318, early 319. That's where I spend all my time. Only about 10% of it do I spend in a PU. That's usually just to build up enough money so I can play in it, because sometimes CIG won't have a PTU going, so I have to play the PU. I don't know, I have a hard time with that. PU! Okay, yeah. Okay. My music on? Should be. Yep. And it is.
The capsule will be leaving the
No
station
trip.
momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing.
Minimum FPS is a little low. Usually pretty typical on US servers, though. They always seem to be kind of slow on the train here in New Babbage.
Nearing next stop.
Can we make it to the end without glitching through something? Yep. Watch out. Hello.
What?
What? Oh, that guy. I'd fire him. Bad attitude. You don't talk to customers that way. Saw somebody running back there. Okay, made it here again. I was able to move all the way around. I got locked into a particular server and region and was able to get out of that with no problem. Okay, well, I guess that's gonna pretty much be it for this test. I just wanted to see if anything would really happen, and it didn't really have anything. Well, for me, it just every day Star Citizen stuff, so okay, well, that's it. We'll call it an end. Have a good day.